Well, hello and welcome. I'm Teresa, and this is my channel, and I am doing a video for 50 Stack Challenge 6, and I'm going to try to do prompts 1 through 6 because I haven't started this prompt yet, and I wanted to participate. So, I've got my Pepsi. I just had a wonderful dinner. And so I'm rip-roaring ready to go. So this is the Crafty Cat 50 Stack Challenge 6. And like I said, I'm going to do prompts 1 through 6. I think she does this once a week, and she does 2 prompts each time. What else did I want to say? Her channel is at CraftyCat7212, right there. Hi, Susan. Fancy seeing you. Actually, Susan did a live chat earlier, and it appears that she does this on the weekend, which I totally miss, which surprised me because I participate in a lot of her social media content of whatever form. Like to watch her videos and enjoy her challenges and all of that fun stuff. So what I wanted to say was that I'm a little bit ahead of the game in respect to I participated in the swap and glue challenge that was hosted by Creating with Jovi, and my swap partner was Mary D. Valdez. She sent me a lot of lovely things, and I put together a masterboard with it. So speaking of masterboards, what in the heck do I have underneath here? I'm trying something out. My my craft mat gets so dirty because I craft and I have fun. So it's hard to keep everything clean. I'm kind of a OCD type personality with always organizing my stuff, putting things away, trying to keep things clean. But if you're crafting, it's hard to keep things clean. So I have this silicone mat. I have 2 of these. I maybe only have the one now. And first I thought about putting the silicone mat on my craft mat, but I'm not really into this pink. So then I thought I'm gonna collage the silicone craft mat, because not only will I hide most of that pink, but I'll have what I love in front of me, a collaged area. And what's fun about this, if it works, is that when I look at this, it'll remind me, oh yeah, I've got that architecture book that I can do stuff with. Or, oh yeah, I've got some Edith Holden pages. Let's see what else. This is a wonderful children's book that I have, and I've made a lot of different fun projects. I've got my pattern paper for tissue paper. I've got my tea bags, and I've got my coffee dyed paper or tea dyed paper. Just each one of these little elements means something to me. There's my reg paper Italian book page. So again, each thing means something to me. I know where they're at, especially after today. I did some more organization of book pages, and I know where the books are. Like this one might still be in a book. I probably pulled a couple of folios out, and sometimes I'll put the books back away and not take the books completely apart. Let's move on. Oh, and so my plan is that maybe I might just go like this if I want to start, maybe using some gesso or some acrylic paint and put it down here. And if I want to cut, then I can move the whole thing to the side and use my craft mat to cut with. Let's see if this works. I wasn't so sure because, you know, it's such a busy background for this kind of stuff, but I'll have to rely on you guys to let me know in the comments as to what you think about it. You know, does it make it difficult to follow me and that sort of thing. So I did a master board for the swap and glue challenge, and then I cut it up. Jones Junk Journals and More was chatting with me yesterday when I was doing this, so I thought it was so funny that one of the magazine pieces that I had was for Joanne's, you know, Joanne's shop, fabric and craft shop, and so I cut it so that it would say Joan in memory. I told Joan it was in memory of her keeping me company while I was doing this. So the first we've got is floral and drips. I am going to grab this piece here, and I'll put the other pieces aside. So I've got cut up bases here, and then I have some stuff to play with here that was just hanging out on my desk, and then I have floral and drips. Let's see. So floral, I'm going to reach over here to this box, and not the top section, Teresa, middle section. And I have some floral in this area here. That might be fun cut out. Or I thought this might be fun cut out. So those are two possibilities. And do I want to put a sticker in the background? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. And then maybe another sticker down here. Yeah, maybe. Okay. I think we're on a roll. So floral and drips. I'm going to do drips with something else. Always have to put this back together when I'm done with it because I'm afraid I'm going to bump it and everything's going to go flying. So how is everybody today? I'm good. My tummy's full. I just had dinner. My husband made he uses the slow pot, and he browns hamburger and then puts taco seasoning on it, and then he adds corn and black olives and onion, and he uses Jiffy corn mix, and it makes a yummy little casserole type thing in the slow cooker, and it tastes so good. It's one of my favorite dinners. You just finished making dinner, didn't you, Susan? Yeah, Susan, I have so many ideas for Junk Journal Madness in August. I've even bought a couple of books, and I've got another one coming. Why did I do that? I forget how I got on the idea, but okay, so I have these book pages that are architecture. Oh, yummy. Joan had stir fry last night. I'm glad you have a husband that cooks too. It's nice. So I was supposed to start about half an hour ago, pretty much right after you ended your live, Susan, but then my husband said, dinner will be ready in 20 minutes. And I was like, oh, darn. Okay, well, showing him my thanks by being ready when dinner's ready is more important. So I just sat here and got ready. So I'm thinking, the theme ideas I'm thinking, and of course I'll be in touch with you more about it, but I'm thinking country church architecture, and I'm thinking, what else am I thinking? Something, a little kid's book by Robert Louis Stevenson. Both of these I have books for that I would be making the journal with, probably with just the front and back covers, all depending on what I choose. What else was I thinking? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the stickers on. I wholeheartedly support husbands that want to cook. They're the backbone of America, or any other country for that matter. I do not like getting stickers apart. I was even last night, goodness gracious, I was looking for a femme fatale digital kit, and that's an iffy search, let me tell you, on Etsy. You don't know what you're going to pull up. I feel so naive sometimes when I'm like, really? They can show nudity on this platform? Yeah, I'm just naive, folks. So, anyways, I just, stayed focused on what I wanted was actually I was hoping that the book Double Indemnity would be a hardback for one thing, and that I could find the book. And I wanted, so when I was in college, I took a class, a femme fatale. So it was like a movie class. It was an art class that was on theater maybe, and different kinds of, not just theater. I'm trying to remember, it was years ago, and talk at the same time, that's hard. Anyways, one of the topics was femme fatale, and I think I chose that topic, and I don't remember what my subject was, but when I took the class, it was all about like old-fashioned movies with Barbara Stanwyck in it. So when you have femme fatale type images of women for that time period, they're not half naked. They may have some low key cleavage, but they're more glamour girls like Barbara Stanwyck, or I think it was Barbara Stanwyck, or who's the one with their skirt that blew up in the air? Marilyn Monroe. That kind of look with the real red lipstick and just beautiful but sultry, and dressed to the nines and stuff like that, and nothing you would really be embarrassed for your grandkid to get a gander at while you're making the journal. So, but I kept running into things that were gothic and ran into nudity. The only thing that came close was there was a couple of choices where, so I don't really like this one because I wasn't really able to get a shape that I liked. Let me see if I can do something different here. Anyways, they were FDG files, so they were more like just photos and not a kit. So I pretty much gave up on that idea. But I have it in the back of my mind. I was just thinking if I could like cut around these leaves more, make this look a little bit more interesting. And I don't think I like that thing, whatever the heck it is. I don't think so. I tried. So floral and drips. So I'm just gonna go with this in the middle, but I need a fabric. My husband's pretty much the only cook in our house. I very, very rarely cook anymore. But I was going to say he's a stay-at-home husband, but I'm a stay-at-home wife because neither one of us go anywhere other than, to the grocery, or he goes on his motorcycle rides and stuff like that. But he is medically retired, and I need something to go underneath there. And I still work full-time. Ooh, I wonder if one of these butterflies would look cool underneath there. Ooh, never tried that before. Huh. I'm not totally, maybe like that. Kind of like that better. I don't really love the red of the butterfly, but I kind of do. Okay, I'm going to quit overthinking it, and I'm just going to use this. And then I don't have to find a piece of fabric or lace or something. So now we're going to do the drip. here comes the grunge. Those are good ideas, Susan. Okay, so now, what am I going to do the grunge with? I'm going to do the grunge with Distress Spray. Am I? No. I'm going to do the grunge with Distress Crayons. Got purple up there, so I need something that will really contrast. I'm thinking maybe this. There's a lot of orange up there. There's a lot of blue. Maybe that. Maybe bring more of that red in. Decisions. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. I might actually do both. I don't know yet how well this is going to drip. I guess I'll turn this over to make it waterproof. So this is going to be a journal card. And it already has some really nice backing on the back of it. And I do think that needs a bit of lace. Oh, I was wondering if I wanted to put some antennae. Nah, it's too late for antennae. I should have put it underneath it if I was going to do it. What about a label? I have no idea what that says, which makes it all the more fun. But I should have put it on first with the drips, because now it stands out too much. Okay, I don't have any lace in there. I don't know why I thought I had any lace in there. Yes, I'm sure it's going to really build ephemera. Hi, my scattered brain. Oh, you're the one who said my husband is the main cook in my house. Oh, hello. Welcome. I didn't see you there. What's your name? I have a little cheat sheet. See, I already know I totally love it as Susan, so I don't have to have her on my cheat sheet. But I have a little cheat sheet here where I put people's names on. Do that in a little button. How many buttons in here? Hi, Maggie. Okay, I'm gonna write it down real quick because I have like a 5-second memory. My scattered brain, Maggie. Oh, hi Anna. You never did tell me last time you were here if I'm saying your name right. Am I pronouncing it right? So I'm going to put that on there. And I need a button. Sure thing, Susan. You go do that. Thank you for watching. I want to use this button to bring the yellow from there. I-N. Iron. Ina. Okay, thank you. Whew. Ina. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up. Right, this is going to be 50 stack challenge 6 prompts 1 and 2 floral and drips. So just hold that on for a couple more minutes. I have, let's see, well, a minute ago it was 4, 3 watching and 3 that chatted at me, even though, oh, this is not staying. Okay, I'm just gonna lay it over here and see if it will adhere on its own without me pushing on it. Next, we're gonna do label and sequin. Let me get rid of my crayons. Things are out of my desk, it distracts me. Okay, label and sequin. Okay, so let's take another base that I have over here. Label and sequin. I like this one here. So, crash bang. For some reason I just smelled vinegar. I wonder why. That was a random thought. Okay, label and sequin. So I have sequins in my bling box. Here's my bling box. Okay, there's sequins. Here's sequins. I'm going to use the self-adhesive sequins instead of trying to glue sequins on. What color do we want? These are from my Stampin' Up! Days. I think I like these. Ooh, these would bring that out. Change of plan, I'm using these. These are going to be pretty. label. Okay, that's going to take me too long. So I'll just put these all back over here. And I have my label ephemera here. This is just a few. This isn't my big stash of labels. So I got this idea from Susan. She probably bought a what does she use? She uses one of those kid writing books. Anyways, she probably bought her books separate, but when I decided I was going to go ahead and do this, I decided to use what I got, and I had this journal that I'd made and hadn't done anything with it, so I decided to put my labels in here. So most of these labels are words. I do like these. So here's a definition for bloom, and that would look really good there. So let's go ahead and use that. I am going to load some more of my labels in there because I do really like that organizational idea. Yeah, I am trying really hard to remember to use what I've got. There we've got sequins and we've got label. So that one's done. I had hoped that I could do this in 30 minutes. We're at 39 minutes, so that ship has sailed. Where's my other one I just finished? Oh, it's over here. I'm going to see if my buttons stayed. Well, kinda. It's not real tight. Maybe it's okay. I'll leave it alone. So we've got 2 so far. And the next one is going to be collage and stamp. So all of my bases are already collage because they were from me doing the swap and glue collage challenge yesterday. I really kind of like this. So the collage part is already done, but I don't know that I will like a stamp with that. Let's see. Jiminy Christmas, I've got sequins all over the place. How can I make this look more fun? I could put something behind that. Maybe that's the route I'm going to go. Let's see if that will work. What do I have to put behind there? They're real postage stamps. This container that I have right here is my roll of postage stamps, and then I have one other spot right here that has some more real postage stamps. So there's quite a few in there. And then I have my I have these vellum blocks of postage stamps, and they're all real. And mostly vintage. Okay, so something to go behind there. I think this is too matchy-matchy. Yes, we need some contrast. Blue might work. No, it's just not working. Come on, brain. Come up with something. Maybe just one? No. No, no, no. Oh, this, okay, so I have to use a postage stamp. Maybe I don't want that one. Maybe I want that one. This is really crazy. Nope. I don't think so. Can I rip that? Where's my rusted? I have some rusted. That. And maybe that. Just one. Okay, it's coming, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. So where's my rusted? No rusted there. Here we go. So maybe the rusted right there. Okay, I lost it. Let's see. Okay, so you said I feel ya, but in what way? So that it's not happening, or it's happening in a certain way? I'm kind of leaning towards that. I thought the rusted was going to do it, but it appears not. And then I could sew that. I'm so surprised that the rusted didn't do it. That might, I like that. Okay. I'm sticking with that now. Oh, okay. I do look up a lot to try and see when people are talking. Because of silly, what is it, legs? It's hard to tell when, when you're responding to what I said and that sort of thing. So I'm going to lightly glue on, make sure I don't lose my pen. I'm going to lightly glue on, tack this down. Where's my stick? Okay. Don't let that be crazy. Maybe, no, I don't like the ink real ephemera, so I started to think I might want to ink that and then change my mind. Okay, so now let's get this off the desk. Oh, that was loud. Okay, that's secure. Get this off the desk because I need my sewing machine. Put that over there. I'm done with that. And let's grab the sewing machine. There is a dust storm and I'm feeling so much dust all over everything. So for those of you who are new to my channel, my husband and I live in a fifth wheel toy hauler. We're full-time RVers, and we are wintering in Yuma, Arizona right now. We started off in Texas, and I'm a little sorry I didn't get a chance to stay longer because I would have probably tried to take Susan to coffee one day. But the reason why we don't stay in Idaho for winter is because it's cold, and trailers aren't always real, even though they say they're all seasons. You can't prove it by me. And I forget why I started saying all this. Okay, let's back up a little bit and go this way. I'm not going to be able to do it. Um, 2 years. Pretty much 2 years. It will be a full 2 years in May, I think. Wait, let me think. So in May, no, because the first year we spent in Idaho for winter. So in May it will be 3 years. And we started off in just a regular pull behind toy hauler, but then we got this fifth wheel and it's allowed us to have more space, which has been nice. Okay, I think that's going to be good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so the garage is my office and my craft space. I have a big table back here that has my computer equipment, and then I'm surrounded by my supplies. And so Susan was saying how I'd mentioned that I'd like to do what do I call it? Something hop, organization hop. When during her video earlier, her live chat, and so it's a real. Sometimes I enjoy organizing more than I enjoy crafting. That's all I gotta say. And when I get frustrated because I can't find things, then like today I spent at least half the day organizing my stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and clip these off. This time I'm going to use this punch, and I always call this the butt because Rachel at Roxy Creations called it that once, I think. And anyways, that's what I always think of when I see that one. So we're going to use the butt. And we've got another journal card. Of course, I could use that as a, whoops, upside down. I could use that as a side tuck. Yes, so anyways, we are home base, excuse me, is Idaho. My P.O. box is in Boise, and our storage place is in Napa, in the Treasure Valley area. And we tried Texas this year, but I'm from Ohio, and where else am I from that has tornadoes? Ohio? Just Ohio, I guess. Anyway, so tornadoes aren't like aren't super scary to me, but they are very uncomfortable when you're in an RV, and mostly because now this, I like this fifth wheel that we got because it does have more windows, but I still can't see everything that I want to be able to see from outside. So it makes me very uncomfortable. And a lot of times at RV parks, there's not really any place close, or you don't really know where to go if an emergency happened with, like, say, a tornado. And then on top of that, the weather got real cool. The park was complaining that we had to do this and that to make sure that the pipes didn't freeze. And I was like, baloney, that is not what we came here for. This is supposed to be a snowbird location. So, in case you came in later, this is my silicone mat, and I decided to collage it today, and I put a layer of the word's escaping me, not gesso, hot Mod Podge. I put a layer of Mod Podge over it. So we've got this one that is, where's my cheat sheet? Okay, we've got this one that is prompt 5 and 6 for collage and stamp. Then we've got this one, which is prompts 3 and 4 for label and sequin. And then we've got this one, which is prompts 1 and 2 for floral and drips. So I put some distress crayon at the top and put a lot of water and then let it drip down here. You can see it a bit there. It's not as noticeable all of a sudden as it was earlier, but it's there. I did it. Oh, doesn't look like I inked it though. Hi Angela, thank you. So I'm gonna ink this and then I'm gonna call it a day. So I hope that I was able to inspire you, and I would really appreciate it. Oh, I'm gonna have to write a note for that, Susan. South Texas, the Rio Grande Valley. So the whole reason why we went to Texas is because my sister is in Texas, and I was hoping to spend the holidays with her and her family this year, which we did. And my husband's daughter was there, and we did get to spend some time Thanksgiving with her, so that was nice. And I have 3 clients there, and I got to visit a couple of my clients, so it's always good to be able to see them in person. They like that. They think that's special. So there, now that's inked. Please hit the like button. That will help other people to find my channel. And I know there was some chat about being able to buy from YouTubers that you watch. I do not I'm not a big time seller of anything, but I do sell my stash, my extra stuff that I know I'm never going to get to use, and there's no sense in it just sitting around and me organizing it and reorganizing it all the time. So thank you, Susan. So I showed everybody my fodder pack yesterday, which I'm not gonna get it out and show every piece again today. But that is in my Ko-fi shop, and it's a great way to get a little of something of everything instead of having to buy 100 things from Amazon. Like buttons, and I've got a lot of book pages in here that are foreign and that sort of thing. I have a ton of these cards in here, and they're great for ephemera just by themselves. And then I also have one ephemera grab pack left, the bee pack. I did a video on it, and I have that for $15, and there's over 50 pieces in here. There's probably 100 pieces. So some of it is pre-made ephemera, some of it is just leftover stash that I have, like from digitals. There's fabrics in here. There's probably notebooks in here. This looks like yeah. There's little notebooks in here. But the thing is like, who was it said it? Let's see, I gotta look at my cheat sheet. Maggie? Is that your name, Maggie? Maggie was saying, yes, that the 50 stack challenge is great for building your ephemera, but I don't really need to build my ephemera. When this thing gets full, you know, because of my limited space, my ephemera is topped off. I don't need any more ephemera. So I have them in this acrylic container, and I have divider cards by bags, belly bands, envelopes, journal cards. It's nice to meet you too, Maggie. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, so every once in a while when this gets full, I pull a bunch out and I put it in a Ziploc baggie. And so then there's, like, this is something I made for Christmas. This is a fabric pocket that I made. And thanks for subscribing, Maggie. These are just some things that I bought at a thrift shop, an outdoor market in Texas. I bought a huge box. Anyways, so there's this grab bag. I think I have this listed for $30-$35, but there is some real valuable stuff in here. There's an Italian ledger sheet in here that is just gold. But I hope that you did enjoy my video today, and thanks, you guys. It's really exciting that I had 6 people watching me today. Woohoo! I don't know if that's a I don't know if that is a, what's the word I'm looking for? Better than other times. Can't think of it. Oh well. But it was fun. And a lot of you, if not all of you, chatted. So that was really cool too. Okay, so I'm just going to look at the chat real quick. Maggie and I were talking about my husband and I being full-time RVers. And then Susan said I should go to South Texas, which I'm going to write a note about that. And then Angela joined, and you're welcome for the inspiration, and thanks for your compliments, Susan. Couple compliments there. And yeah, so thank you everybody for subscribing that have subscribed. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love it if you subscribe, but you know, I just love it that you come and chat with me too. So thumbs up please, and I hope to see you in the next video.